Bones are vital in every living mammal on Earth. Why? Because they support the muscles and the body for motor purposes and for certain functions. For example, walking, running, jogging, or any other movement. Without the bones, movement is not possible, not only for human beings, but for other living things as well. Soft drinks are carbonated beverages that can be consumed everywhere and anywhere. Most of the soft drinks contain little or no alcohol and are popular among children and adults. General objective of this research is to determine whether soft drinks do have negative effects to bones. In order to determine this, we are going to answer the following questions. Without proper answers, we can't answer our general objective. In this research, we are aiming to answer the following questions. First, what are the harmful effects of sodas on bone structure? Second, what are the composition of sodas in bone structure? And what elements make sodas harmful to bones? And lastly, if the bone is exposed longer, will it be damaged more and more as time passes? This study will be significant to consumers so that they would know the bad effects of soft drinks in our body, if there's any, and so that they could find alternatives to this product if they decide not to consume it anymore due to its possible effects. This study is also significant to teachers, especially those of majors or those who specializes the teaching of our skeletal system. Teachers could teach the effects of soft drinks in our body, especially the bones, and to teach ways on how to take care of our bones. This study will be significant to students because soft drink is a common drink loved by almost everybody, especially teenagers. And lastly, this study will be significant to parents because they are also consumers and at the same time, a teacher to their child at home. In this chapter, which is the methodology chapter, we are to test if soft drinks do have negative effects to bone structure, and if time is also a factor to this. Through this experiment, we are to prove the validity of this study and other studies related to this as well. Here are our materials and equipment. First are plastic cups. A plastic cup is a cup made out of plastic. It is most commonly used as a container to hold beverages. Some are reusable, while others are intended for single use, followed by recycling or disposal. Second are soft drinks. A drink that typically contains carbonated water, a sweetener, and either a natural or artificial flavoring. The sweetener may be sugar, high fructose corn syrup, fruit juice, sugar substitutes, or some combinations of these. Some drinks may also contain caffeine, colorings, preservatives, and other ingredients. And lastly, chicken bones. Bones found in chickens that can be bought at supermarkets. We are to proceed to the general procedure. First is to put one chicken bone on each plastic cup. Since we have a total of 9 bones and 9 cups, it will give us a 1-to-1 ratio. Second is to pour selected beverage on plastic cups until half the cups are filled. We are to put 3 different soft drinks in 9 different containers. The ratio should be 1 soft drink to 3 cups. Third is to wait for a certain amount of time. We have set the time to 12 hours, 24 hours, and 72 hours in order to determine whether soft drinks really do have effects on bone structure. Next step is to drain the soft drinks from the cups and try to dissect the flesh and isolate the bones. After isolating, determine the brittleness of the bones. Try whether it takes more effort from the 12 hours, and as the time passes by, determine also if it takes lesser effort. Lastly, record the observation and compare. Now, we are at our conclusion part of our research. What are the harmful effects of sodas on bone structure? Sodas may cause the bone to be brittle due to its phosphorus content, which contradicts the presence of calcium in bones. What are the composition of sodas in bone structure, and what elements make sodas harmful to bones? Sodas are drinks which contains carbon and phosphorus, while the bones contain calcium. Phosphorus is like an anti-calcium because it is the reason why bones become brittle when exposed to this kind of drinks. If the bone is exposed longer, will it be damaged more and more as time passes by? Yes, this has been tested by the researcher, and this can be concluded as the longer it is exposed to soft drinks, the more it gets damaged due to the fact that the longer the bone is submerged to carbonated drinks, the easier it can be to be broken down physically.